Hey, good Friday evening to you. Richard Scott here with the local forecast update. We got some rain coming in tonight, early on Saturday, the last half of the weekend. By Sunday, things should look pretty nice. Here's a look at radar, all quiet as of about 9:45 on this Friday night. We do have active rain beginning to develop to our south, and that spreads in overnight tonight. Here's a look from Bryant-Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa, looking west towards downtown. 65. Pretty warm this evening. That's close to what our high temperature was earlier this afternoon. Up in Summerton and Walker County, low 60s there as well. Overcast conditions. Winds currently calm at the camera site. They have had quite a bit of rain up in Summerton today. Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Demopolis all reporting 60s now. And again, it's going to stay warm tonight. So what about tomorrow? Rain and some thunderstorms the first half of the day. By the afternoon, just a few isolated showers and storms. Going to be warm tomorrow. Temperatures back at the 70s on Saturday. All right, so the front that's coming in is kind of out of phase. We have the cold air still up north. The best uplift and wind shear is going to be coming in and then moving out as the best instability begins to move in tomorrow. So this whole thing is basically out of phase, which will help to reduce the risk of severe weather here locally. Also, another thing is what's happening down over the northern Gulf. You see all the rain and some thunderstorms south Louisiana, also south of the Mississippi and Alabama Gulf Coast. That big cluster of rain and storms is going to kind of suck up all the fuel before it can reach Alabama. So it kind of taps into the Gulf air before it can move into our part of the state. Now, the storm system that will bring the rain is currently centered over the Central Plains. You see north of Dallas and Oklahoma City, we got thunderstorms happening there, and those are severe tonight to our northwest. But again, rain begins to spread in overnight. The rain will be light to moderate and some thunderstorms embedded with that as well. In fact, our forecast model shows this activity quickly moving on through. By tomorrow afternoon, conditions will be much more dry. So in terms of a risk of severe weather, I can't totally rule it out, but this is a very low-end threat for our Saturday morning into mid-afternoon. Any storms that can develop could become strong after lunch, but again, this is a low-end threat. We've basically shown the same thing over the past several days. We just want you to be aware for the remote possibility a storm can get strong. I really think all the convection down over the northern Gulf is going to limit that greatly for our area. Basically, we're just going to see some rain and thunder, and then gradually thinning out by the afternoon. Alabama taking on Georgia, SEC championship game over in Atlanta on Saturday tomorrow. Looking pretty good in terms of conditions inside, but outside it's going to be a mess. A lot of rain between here and Atlanta, so if you're going to be traveling, I would use caution, allow a little extra travel time because there's probably going to be some delays with some traffic accidents, things like that on the interstate. You know how it is in Alabama. Whenever it rains heavy on the interstate, you have problems, really anywhere, not just Alabama. So, again, expect some problems with that. All right, West Alabama Christmas Parade. That's Monday evening in Tuscaloosa. A lot of folks go to that event. It's going to be cool and looks like mainly dry for that. Temperatures in the 50s. And Dickens downtown in Northport Tuesday evening. We're looking good. It's going to be cool if you like cool weather for Christmas activities. So expect 40s for much of the area by 7, 8, 9 o'clock Tuesday evening. We'll hop over to the 7-day forecast, show you what we got coming up because, again, some changes are happening. Now, if you got plans outdoors on Saturday, the first half of the day will be wet, temperatures in the 70s. Sunday, we'll introduce a little more sunshine, temperatures in the mid-70s on Sunday. Monday, we'll begin to notice cooler air coming in Monday night. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, quite chilly here in Alabama. Then the next storm system comes in by the latter half of next week towards Friday and Saturday.